In the last video, we have added a new stream to our auth class, and now it's time to explain how this all works. So first of all, what we are doing here is to declare a new getter variable in the auth class, and we call this onAuthStateChanged. And the type of this variable is stream of type user. And if you remember, when we talked about streams, we said that streams can take any type of data as an input. However, over here, we are using this syntax to specify that this stream will only hold data items of type user. And I will come back to this in a second. For now, let's look at the value that is returned inside the body. So in here, we are returning firebase auth.onAuthStateChanged. And let's click through to this to reveal the documentation. And what we can read here is that this is also a getter variable, and what it says is that it receives a Firebase user each time the user signs in or signs out. Okay, so this sounds good, and let's get back to our auth class. And one thing that I want to point out is that the return types are not the same. And to show you what I mean, here I could add a semicolon and comment out the rest of the line. And now the compiler tells me that the return type stream of Firebase user isn't a stream of type user, as defined by the method onAuthStateChanged. So what is happening here is that we are using some type safety features of the Dart language to specify that our stream will hold data items of type user. And the compiler correctly points out that the streams don't match, because Firebase auth returns a stream of type Firebase user instead. However, type safety is an optional feature of the Dart language, and if we really wanted to, here we could delete this type annotation and simply return a stream. And as you can see, the compiler no longer complains. However, this is not a good idea. And in fact, if our intention really is to return a stream of type user, then we should say so, because this will enable additional compile time checks and prevent errors at runtime. And also, it makes our code clearer, because we are documenting what type of stream we are returning as part of the declaration. So as a general rule, I strongly recommend to use type safety as much as possible when writing Dart code, and this is what we will be doing for the rest of the course. Okay, so our next goal is to deal with this compile error, and let's see how we can do that in the next video.